Is Solana the new king over Ethereum? Solana has been making gains, more so in line with Bitcoin, whereas Ethereum has been a laggard. Could Solana flip Ethereum sometime soon? I would say no. I would say no to Solana flipping Ethereum anytime soon, but there is a path forward where that is possible, so let's talk about it. Now, the first reason why that's not going to happen anytime soon is because the market cap for Solana is at roughly $80 billion. And Ethereum is at roughly $317 billion. The amount of money that Solana would need in order to catch up to and flip Ethereum is astronomical. So that right there is reason enough to say that Solana won't flip Ethereum. But the question here was, hey, is Solana the new king? Because since 2023 into 2024, really since the Ethereum ETF came out, Ethereum has been a laggard and Solana has been a much better investment. Now, that should have been expected anyway, even if Ethereum was performing better, because Solana is a smaller market cap. It needs less money to give you a higher percentage return, right? So Solana was always going to be a better return on your money than Ethereum, outside of a scenario where, Solana just stops working, right? And so you should never really have the expectation that you're going to get more gains out of Ethereum than Solana for that reason, simply because of the size of their market caps. You're going to make more money on Solana so long as Solana keeps working. It's easier to move the market. It's easier to get a higher percentage return, right? So in that sense, Solana was always going to be the air quotes king of providing you a return, right? But something that I think is going to happen for Ethereum is I think Ethereum will have its day in the sun, right? It's going to have its time in the sun. It's going to start to perform well at some point. And as I said in a video earlier this week, I say that altcoin season will begin with Ethereum. And it's going to begin with institutional investors taking money from their Bitcoin ETF positions and telling their sales rep at BlackRock and Fidelity, hey, take a certain percentage of this and put it into the Ethereum ETF. And when we start to see inflows in the Ethereum ETF, you're going to start to see Ethereum start to perform very well, right? More money going in from people with a lot of money who have the ability to put a lot of money in, makes the price of the asset go up, right? Simple stuff. And if we see inflows go into the ETH ETF, from the Bitcoin ETF, because that's very easy for institutional investors to do, you're going to see Ethereum really start to climb. You're going to see a lot of money, and probably a decent chunk of money, a lot of money from the crypto space, but probably a decent chunk even from Solana, leave the Solana ecosystem to chase that pump. Things in the crypto space, by things I'm really referring to different blockchain ecosystems, are competing for mind share. We're competing for social attention. And that social attention is won by number go up. If Ethereum starts becoming hot, people will take money from the Solana ecosystem, the Sui ecosystem, the Avalanche ecosystem, from stable coins they have from elsewhere, and take portions of that and go to Ethereum. People go to where the money's going, right? So if we start to see the Ethereum ETFs really start to push some of the profits that they've made from the Bitcoin ETF into ETH, you'll see money from other ecosystems go into Ethereum, and then everyone's going to be like, haha, the king has returned, right? Simba has come to reclaim the throne of his father, those kinds of things. And then we'll all be talking about how Ethereum was always king and all that kind of stuff. And they never actually went anywhere, right? And that'll be the conversation that happens. That's probably what's going to happen. So to end my thoughts, there's a path forward for Solana to one day flip Ethereum. And that, I had to change spots, and that entirely has to do with Ethereum layer 2s, right? So because ETH mainnet is slow and expensive, particularly as compared to Solana, more and more people are going to be going and using layer 2s, which means that less and less people need a lot of Ethereum to pay for gas fees now. And, it's a good thing that Ethereum gas fees are getting cheaper from a usability and adoption standpoint. But it's not a good thing for the price of Ethereum to go up, because if you only need $1 worth of gas fees as opposed to $200, you have to buy less Ethereum. If less Ethereum is being bought to pay for gas fees, there's less of a natural demand for Ethereum today. So that natural advantage, extreme air quotes around advantage, that Ethereum had over Solana, because Solana was cheaper, is gone. So how Solana flips Ethereum is, A, it gets onto an ETF, gets institutional money flowing into it. It's going to absolutely unequivocally need that. And at the same time, it has to remain competitive and continue to, beat out the adoption of the Ethereum layer 2s to a very, very large extent. That's going to be very, very, very difficult, though, because there are so many layer 2s out there that have really good adoption numbers, Base, Optimism, Arbitrum, and the like, and they have a first mover advantage over Solana. So it'll be a very, very, very tough and difficult journey that is probably erring on the side of less likely for Solana to ever one day flip Ethereum. But, you know, everything's possible in time, and you never know, you know, how competitive Solana is going to be with their new upgrade Firedancer coming through. Maybe that brings a bunch of institutional adoption. Maybe Solana becomes, you know, the flavor for the next few years, right? We don't know, but we'll keep our eyes on it for sure.